Greetings, everybody. This is Shiro and Shadow here again to let you know we are going to be doing more of the suffering. Because, honestly, it's a good game. We need to get through it and finish it. We can't allow ourselves to fall behind. So we're going to have to continue where we were. And we're going to make sure that we try to finish this episode. Be prepared for next week on Monday and Tuesday. I will plan on doing Evil Within Part 1, hopefully. So, we'll plan on doing that. But, I do like this game. I enjoy it, though. It's real software. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, let's see. We might need something for a little bit. Let's see. Spray. Okay. Alright. Just need to get the guide so we know where we're going. Okay. What are we on? Hold on, I need to remember. Okay, alright. You've mistaken me for someone else. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. We are on. Okay, so we are on. It's gone. 8, 9. We're on chapter 10. Okay. We're on chapter 10 right now. So it says. You find. Hole in the fence. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. Stone wall.
Good looking. I thought you were all mature, but sometimes I think you only brought me suffering.
and not the center. Alright. Okay. You start in the kitchen, shoot the projector on top of the stove, go through the door it releases. Okay.
Welcome, my fine gentlemen. I'm so glad you've come to see the show. My performance on you, as it were, will be something I shall thoroughly enjoy. And I trust, so shall you. I am not certain we have been formally introduced. Talk, isn't it? My name is Killjoy, Dr. Killjoy, and I will be your alienist this fine evening. Welcome to the Carnage Institution for the tragically troubled, the impossibly insane, and the diabolically disturbed. The answer? Well, rest assured, you have come to the right place.
Inmate, hold it right there! It is only a joke! How you get here? You're not supposed to leave ever. Don't they tell you anything? Come in, please. You come in. Yes, come in. I'll not lock you up. Name is Sergey. Wait. Are you really there? Or maybe I am dreaming again. No? No, you real, huh?
He's a filthy immigrant.
He's so friendly.
He's a disgusting addict.
Whitaker, Kennedy, Scott, they all went out. Try to find out what is happening. Me? I say why. I hear the sounds. Boom, crash, ah! I've seen some things through the doorway there. Things I don't want to see again. Understand? I stay right here. We're safe. And I have pipe to keep me company.
He can help you find what you need.
Blow his head off.
My only sadness is my stereo. Power go off. It don't work now, you see? If I could just enjoy a few more spins of my music, I'd be a happy man.
I'm not gonna shoot him.
Strange story about this place. It was a crazy house. Place where they send people who not know what is what. Me, I self-medicate. Been abandoned for many years. Now we guards come here to be free. It's the only place I feel safe on this island. I think you want something here. Is it to share pipe with me? No, I don't think so. I think maybe it is something else, a strange thing that goes on in this house. Maybe cause you trouble? Ask you, why bother? Be mellow, go with flow. My hookah, it is breaking earthquake. Who knows what else break here in old house? Maybe something in attic. Maybe you want to go find out. I come to this country, land of the free, and I end up working in a prison, a gulag. It's funny, no? And what is really funny is how long I would be an inmate in Abbott for all I smoked, huh? What is big difference? Sometimes I feel like inmate anyway. I'm sorry, I forget. Who are you again? What? Will you say something? No, I only think you did. You a quiet man. If I'm going to die, I want something good to die for. To make it beautiful to live, you see? There's nothing beautiful here. They tell us not to be friends with you inmates. You're bad man. You corrupt us. It's funny. They think you corrupt. On Carnet, worst place I ever been. More awful than worst place in Russia, I tell you. Inmates not corrupt here. They get corrupted. These bad spirits, they corrupt.
Okay, but again...
It's funny. We upset the balance. Now the spirits of this place come to get rid of us. Me? He's not to blame, yeah.
Yeah, Shadows wants...
Listen, my friend.
been doing the
When
thing
you
here,
become
but
citizen,
he and I are trying
they
to
ask
know.
you, who discovered America? Answer. Only answer is Columbus. But I tell you, this country had strong spirits. Spirits who were here before you or me. Before Mayflower, before Columbus. Spirits not so happy what we do to their land. Now they mad. They punish us. More you fight them, more they hurt you. You're smart like me, you stay here. Spend your last hours as happy as possible.
What do you think,
Listen,
Shadow?
my friend, when you become citizen, they ask you, who discovered America? Answer. Only answer is Columbus. But I tell you, this country... Come back again, friend. The door is always open to you.
Okay. Okay, so that's locked. Shadow and I haven't done any evil. We're trying to do good. Yeah, he did. Right now, he's just trying to figure out where to go here. Let's see. Okay. Past the library is the bathroom. The exit next to this floor is the library through the door. Okay. So, okay. Bathroom here, got medicines.
Listen, I think it is you want to go to attic, huh? The building is old. You may need to go through a big stair room or somewhere to...
Okay. Alright, so looks like I'm in the right place.
And so, my favorite subject arrives. It is in this room that all the secrets will be revealed. I will employ an experimental device that helps me chart the undiscovered country. But you can't come to the show yet. First, you must prove to me that you truly want to be cured, and that you truly are worthy of my time. See you soon, I hope.
Okay, for those that don't know who this guy is, this is Dr. Killjoy. He's the one that's behind the experiments that's been going on. He's also trying to see about helping Torque, our main character here, to find a cure for his monster behavior. So, in order to get him, we have to show we are worthy of his time.
How does it go? Oh, yes. Canst thou minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow. Raise up.
Okay.
Ever wonder why you're so furious, Talk? What happens then when your world goes black? Do you ever see a creature, a beastly form, the likes of which would cause any sane man to flee in terror? Tell me about him. How does he make you feel?
Like ass. Uh-huh. Do tell, Shadow. I'm curious to hear this. Wait.
You'll have to forgive the mess. It's so hard to keep this place tidy when there is so much work to be done. And it is Sometimes it is the body that threatens the safety of the mind. Sometimes it must be removed.
You made the right choice.
Okay. Yep, I did. Okay, so it looks like I did the good sides. That's good. Sure. I'm giving you plenty of pen pets and lots of chin scratches to make up for lost time.
It is the work that I do that makes me worthy of their attention, of their gazing eyes, that makes me a star of unprecedented proportions. My labors show sides of the human mind hitherto unseen, revealing that which makes us do right and wrong. Don't you wonder about that? What makes you do right and wrong?
It's because of what I was told that there's a difference between right and wrong. You don't kill someone because you disagree with them. You try to negotiate with them as best you can. And you try to show respect to your fellow audience as well. Yes, exactly.
Monsters walk amongst us, Talk. Don't you grasp the implications? It's a brave new world. Of course, such creatures are nothing new to you, are they?
Well, we don't know if he's a monster or not, but... Can't go through that door, so we gotta unlock some of these doors. We don't know if he's done that, but... If you remember the last part of the game I played in parts 1 to 3, you can kinda see where this is going.
Severe dementia, is it? Or perhaps chronic melancholia? Or is it an uncontrollable urge to regress back to a form unseen in modern society? One that will allow you to set matters right in the most direct way possible? Yes, I think that's it. When all else fails, go for the easy way out. The obvious answer. The brute force solution.
Here's the thing, we're picked the good side though, we're not evil.
This poor soul could not handle what he saw in the ink. Tell me what you see, Talk.
Okay, what do you guys see in the ink?
are we gonna see you again, Daddy? Daddy!
Jesus Christ. Ugh. A rat? Okay.
In this new art of projected light, one problem still remains. It is so very difficult to find good talent. Certainly, I am able to bring life to this piece of celluloid, but who to appear opposite me? Who to play Iago to my Othello? Eliza Doolittle to my Henry Higgins? My choice? Artificial actors. Synthetic prosthetic people who are much less resistant to They will not argue, they will not pretend, they will not peddle, they will simply execute. For I am
these things. Okay, so there's one projector I took out. that the truth? Tommy gun ammo, that's always nice. Okay. I figured that. Chat, it's okay. Emma's here to help. Jesus Christ. I hate to say it, but this is kind of creeping me out. Keep going, Shadow. We can get through this. Emma's here. Let her help. I think you and Emma are collaborating on this one officially. Well, aren't you part of it? Yes, but this is the first time she's actually helping us together. And she's been trying to get caught up with what's going on. Okay. Not yet, so you gotta go through each of these doors, you gotta go through the process. Okay. Save here. Oh yeah. Okay. We are on hate the sin, not the sinner. Okay.
Nowhere do the stars shine as brightly as they do on Carnate Island, on this very stage where it is my pleasure to introduce to you the world of your own mind. Given a dark enough environment, this projector, this wonder of modern science, allows me to appear here before you today. No more shall my talent be confined to the time at which
Oh god, hi. Oh dear, ow. Hi. Okay. Hang on. You're gonna need this. That thing fucking touched me. I know, but calm down, Shadow. We need to figure out what we're doing here. Hi. Ah. Okay, so I need to figure out... Okay, so I came out... Asylum map, okay? Let's see, so we're gonna do LRX... Up, down, left, right, left, A, up, left, down, right, up, right, down, left, A, down, 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 A, A. left, A. Down, down, down. Damn it. Hold on, let me think. So, LRX. Now. Okay, Shadow. Switch to something different, please. Okay. X. Up, down, left, right, left. A. Up, left, down, right. Up, down, right. A. Down, down, down. Alright, so let's see. Basically what we're gonna do is press L, R, X, hold them down. We're gonna do down, up, down, left, right, left, A, up, left, down, right, up, right, down, left, A, down, 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 up,
Bring the
A.
ruckus, motherfucker.
Alright, so we got that, so we got our ammo. And we need to get, okay, a few more things. Alright, we're gonna need to do... I got you. Shiro, you better get us out of here. This place is giving me the creeps. Yeah, I know. I know, I'm trying to think at the same time. It's taking a toll on me, of course. Okay, so looks like I need to try to get pills back. I need to do X, right, right, up, A, left, right, A, right, up, right.
How you
A.
like me now?
There we go. It should be okay, but we still have to get through this campaign. I know. I've seen more of my fair share of this. Yeah, well, guess what? In Evil Within, you're gonna see a lot more, so don't get too comfortable. We got 2 months of this crap to deal with. Oh, great. More nightmares for me. Yup. And I'm going with you through it all. Die. Okay, let me see where we're going here. Okay, alright, theater, past the library, okay. Smash the glass, get the axe. On the rope on the opposite side of the stage, there's a paint you drop, blocking the projector's beam, releasing the door on the west. Go that way, chop the boards over the exit door. Okay. Return to the hallway. Turn right at the corner, go past 2 intersections. Turn left at the far corner, go past the door on your left for now. The one with the monstrous shambling, and check the dining hall, plus water closet, and study. In the study, there's a projector for you to destroy. Alright, cool. I know. Stay close. I don't like this place. No, you don't want to get lost in this place. Trust me, even I'm still trying to figure it out. We're both trying to figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's the plan. Okay. Sounds of everything else. Okay, so I can't go through that door. It means it has to. Okay, let me read the again. Okay, it says you start in the kitchen, shoot the projector on top of the stove. Go through the door it releases. Climb the stairs. The first door on the right leads to electroshock therapy. To open the double doors that you next pass lead to the library and Sergei. Okay, done that. A stone CO who asks for electricity for his stereo. Past the library is a bathroom. The exit from this floor is in the library. Through the door to the left of Sergei. Drop down to the main floor and go through the open door. At the first intersection, turn right and swing around to the theater. Okay, did that. On the west side of the stage is a fire axe. Smash the glass to get it. Then use the axe to cut axe on the rope on the opposite side of the stage. A painting will drop, blocking the projector's beam and releasing the door to the west of the stage. Go that way. Chop the boards over the exit door and return to the hallway. Turn right at the corner, go past two intersections, and turn left at the far corner. Go past the door on your left for now. The one with the monstrous shambling and check the dining hall, water closet, and study. In the study, there's a projector for you to destroy. Okay. Alright, so... okay. We go up the stairs to the kitchen. Okay. Alright, we go this way.
Welcome back, my orange pants friend. Normally I don't talk to inmates much, but now I'm friends with all humanity.
Okay.
I come to this country, land of the free, and I end up working in a prison, a gulag. It's funny, no? And what is really funny is how long I would be an inmate in Abbott for all I smoked, huh? You go so soon, why not stay a bit, huh? You change your mind, you come back here. I like the company, and I'm willing to share what little I have, huh?
Okay. Okay. Ah! Hi! Okay, so we did that. Okay, so now at the theater, okay. Okay. Go up here. Right. Okay. Now, I want to get out of this damn place. Okay, I think we've gone in a fucking circle, because I am, like, literally lost. Okay, so I've done that. That. I got you. Take easy. Shiro, you able to do this? Okay. I'm trying, Shadow. I'm getting too fucking lost. It doesn't Help, I'm hearing a child cry in this. Jesus. Okay. Have to keep my eye out, make sure a werecat is skipping. Okay. Oh, crap. Alright. Let me see if I can get a werecat that can read this shit. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna try and get a werecat to help with this one, because I am lost. I am very confused. And then, on top of that, yeah, this is a very confusing part that I'm literally lost, and I have no idea where I'm going. And I've read this hint a couple of times, and I'm still not sure. I already defeated that. I already defeated the. Okay, it says turn right at the corner, go past the two intersections. Turn left at the far corner, go past the door on your left. No. Okay. I don't know where the study is, that's the problem. I'm trying to find the study and I have no idea where to go. I literally feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Okay. Okay. Study. Makes sense. Bathroom. Okay. We're getting very... Okay, I've done this, but... Okay. Okay, but that's just the main point. I can see that projector there, but I don't know. Okay. Okay, I gotta go here. I'm trying to, but I'm like getting really lost and I have no idea where I'm going. Okay. Okay. Um. Archives.
When are...
Contained in these pages are my observations of...
Let's go back to here because I feel lost.
The mind is kind. It often puts the best face on the most horrible
Okay.
Nowhere do the stars shine as brightly as they do on Carnate Island, on this very stage where it is my pleasure to introduce to you the world of your own mind. Given a dark enough environment, this projector, this wonder of modern science, allows me to appear here before you today. No more shall my talent be confined to the time in which I was able to perform through the ages. And with the case of challenging resolved, all the time I can get.
I'm literally trying to figure this shit out, and I'm like slam stuck. That's the problem. I'm slam stuck.
Bring the ruckus, motherfucker.
Okay. Okay. place is really screwing my mind. Okay. Okay, this game's really making me lost. Like, literally, I am. Okay, I'm getting like really lost now. And I have no idea if a werecat can figure this out. Like, seriously, I don't even know if she can. Ah! That's what I'm trying to do. What? Oh yeah. Can't get up there. This room, I gotta figure out where to find it though. I am like literally fighting this damn thing. Very confusing. Okay. I destroyed that one. So not that.
The mind is kind. It often puts the best face on the most horrible truth.
I got you. Just don't let anything get to you. Think for yourself, Shadow. This place is nearly giving me the fucking jeebies.
Shine as brightly as they do on Carnate Island. On this very stage,
Yeah,
where
that's
it is
the
my
island where I was
pleasure to
Carnate.
introduce to you the world of your own mind. Given a dark enough environment, this projector, this wonder of modern science, allows me to appear here before you today. No more shall my talent be confined to display them, but instead, I am able to through the ages.
I cannot figure this out. I'm trying everything I can, and I feel like I'm still screwing up somehow. I feel like I'm still screwing up. But I don't know how. trying to think. Okay, so there's an elevator here, but okay. Let's see. This means I go back up here. Back up here. Okay. Can't go up there. Okay. Yeah. Stay close indeed. Yes, I think so. Crap. Okay. Okay, now I think I get it. I think I got it. Well, kind of.
Passed us by. Who would care to broadcast only on the audio spectrum of human perception when it is the visuals that can truly enrapture an audience? It was a peculiar form of its attempt to create a complete world based on sound alone. If you listen carefully,
of sorts, but I'm still trying to understand. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure. So we go down here. Go down here, close the door.
Climax of this fine performance. Let me introduce our newest player. This fascinating specimen is a creature of purest strength and rage, whose presence here must prove quite a conundrum to you. His resemblance to these other soulless beasts cannot be denied, but he is altogether harder to truly understand. But with the capabilities of my experimental device, I can bring about a rebirth of the spirit, a awakening of the soul, and thus we can shed light on this most unique situation. Why not come inside, and I shall show you. Not to fear, Doc. I shut the door not to trap you, but rather to keep the rest of the world and you alone, or shall I say, you and your very with my experimental device, I can facilitate exploration. Not just here, George. No! What are you doing? Are you mad? Why, yes you are. We all know that. Don't you see? Who do you think you are, you Neanderthalic barbarian? You can't defeat me. I am one of the greats. One of the brightest stars in the sky. I'm not finished yet. You're more insane than I thought if you think so simple as it will get you anywhere. No! My immortality! No! If that's the way you feel about it, I can't avoid the subject anymore. The time has come for a confrontation, a meeting of the minds, or perhaps I should say a meeting of the mind and the mindless. Go ahead, see if you can't reach out to your deepest fear.
Let's see.
Dr. Killjoy. One of Abbott's most persistent legends tells of Dr. Killjoy, the quite insane psychiatrist surgeon who ran an asylum on Carnate. Doing research of my own, I found that he did indeed exist, but which stories are true and which are fabrication is anyone's guess. Since the cataclysm, I have 3 times seen a surgeon formed of pure light, reminiscent of 16mm film projection come to life. Could this be the fine doctor?
The island. Carnate Island is approximately 3 miles wide and lies some 10 miles off the coast of Maryland. In addition to man-made structures, Carnate is also home to a labyrinthine natural cave system, unlike anything I have seen before. Through my studies, I learned of the island's dark and unsettling history. Though it may sound ridiculous to say it, Carnate seems to bring out the worst in those who make the mistake of coming here. Abbott State Penitentiary. Originally built as part of Fort Malison to house German POWs during World War II, it was taken over by Maryland following the war and converted into Abbott State Penitentiary. Mostly built out of local quarry rock, the prison is now home to nearly 1,000 inmates and has the worst safety record and highest homicide rate of any prison in the Maryland Department of Corrections system. The state also carries out the majority of its death sentences here. The Death House. The most ominous structure inside of Abbott is the Death House. Electrocution, gas, and lethal injection have all been used within its walls, though only the last is still used today. The Death House is also the prison's oldest structure, built as the administration building when the prison was a POW camp. Its basement was also built during the war, and in it, you can still see relics of that time. The basement has been closed off for 20 years. Prison Cemetery. When an inmate dies and his family does not claim the body, he is buried here. The cemetery is named after the infamous corrections officer, Hermes T. Haight. He was in charge of executions for several decades before finally killing himself in the gas chamber. Also buried here is notorious inmate Horace Gage, who savagely killed his wife on a conjugal visit. To me, the cemetery is the most bleak and depressing place on all of Carnate. The Quarry. At the same time the prison started operation, digging commenced at Carnate Quarry. Prisoners were forced to work this quarry for 12 hours a day, cutting the rock that would be used to build the prison walls. Work conditions in the quarry were far from ideal. Inmates who complained were severely disciplined. Carnate Quarry has not been in use since the 1960s, with its mining equipment simply abandoned where it stood to rust and collapse. Cave-in. At some point in the mid-50s, weak mineshaft support beams gave way and trapped a number of quarry workers under several tons of rubble. The official story was that the prisoners were killed instantly. Other inmates maintained that the workers survived the collapse, but no attempt was made to rescue them. The inmates were so enraged, they revolted against the COs and lynched 5 of them. What really happened may never be known. The asylum. On the far western edge of Carnate stands an old Victorian home built in 1877. In 1899, the home was converted into the oddly titled Carnate Institution for the Alienated. This small institution was run by one Dr. Killjoy, whose methods were far from conventional and often tragically lethal. What exactly happened to Dr. Killjoy is unknown, but the asylum was abandoned in the 1930s and has been uninhabited ever since.
Next, we need to go dancing at dawn of the apocalypse. Okay. Okay.
Burrower. These burrowers are some of the most lethal creatures I have encountered, primarily due to their ability to spring forth from the ground itself and just as quickly resubmerge. They're closely tied to the very soil of Carnate, a theme among these monstrosities. Its appearance is of a human body tied up in a gunny sack and constrained by leather straps, with deadly steel chains attached to various locations. I believe they represent those buried alive. Noose Man. Not only is this Noose Man dead from being hung by the neck, but he also appears to have had his skin removed. I wonder if these creatures are tied to the legendary story of the inmates who, outraged by the death of fellow workers in a quarry mining accident, hung and skinned 5 COs. The Noose Men are more supernatural than many of their brethren, ripping themselves straight out of the ceiling in some entirely impossible manner. Mainliner. In the 1970s, lethal injection was introduced as the most humane means of state-sanctioned killing. To date, 25 such procedures have taken place in Abbott. This creature, I call him the Mainliner, appears to suffer with every move he makes. Perhaps the mixture of sodium pentothal, pancuronium bromide, and potassium chloride in his veins is not to his liking. The numerous needles jabbed into his body cannot help his disposition. Marksman. Based on the battery of rifles attached to its back and the blindfold around its head, This marksman appears to be the reincarnation of a military firing squad. Abbott was originally a POW camp during World War II, so it seems likely they would have had executions of that sort. Indeed, there are stories of a rogue colonel who was to be court-martialed but instead took his own life. Perhaps he is connected to these abominations. Slayer, I first witnessed these creatures jumping out of the ground itself. Their heads are detached from their torsos, held aloft by hideous contraptions. Their limbs have been replaced by blades of the sharpest steel. To my eyes, they appear to be a manifestation of decapitation. Yet it seems improbable anyone ever had their head chopped off in Abbott. I suppose incarnate anything is possible. I have dubbed these monstrosities Slayers. Contained in these...
It'll be a cold day in Hades before I relent to you things!
Hi. This place gets weirder and weirder. Yep. And more terrifying. So gotta go across the bridge.
I'll burn you all!
Next chapter on is called A Lonely Place to Die. So we basically made it through 11 chapters of the game. So we got, let's see, Dancing at the Dawn of the Apocalypse, Surfacing, An Eye for an Eye Makes the Whole World Blind, Who Wants to Deny Forever, Death Not Proud, and then we have Oh dear. Single Bullet Theory is the next chapter. Oh boy. And A Child Shall Lead Them. Let's see. Last Breath Before Dying. Okay, so we have about... Oh boy. Let's see. Alright, we have... Okay, so you got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 13, 14, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I believe that's 20. So you got about 7 more chapters to go. 7 more to go. Oh boy. But before we begin the next part, yep, it's on number 12. Yep, so we're on number 12 now, so we got a little bit more to go. So we're not on number 13 yet. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here, because I think I've gone a little too gone far enough. Yeah, I think I need to spend time with the little, well, you know, kittens here. Yeah, we can. But before we go, I'm just gonna have a chance to let people get caught up and ask some questions if they want, or do a little bit of a momentarily Q&A, since it seems it's going to be very important that I hear what people have to say. So, if we ask Emma, this is about this is part 4 of the suffering, so this would be our Halloween day 4. Yeah, so this is officially day 4 of our Halloween event. So we're doing about almost 2 months of this until October 31st. So we're gonna get caught up and go directly there. So let's see. So technically, yes, I did do the suffering, so this is part 2, 3, and 4, so we are definitely doing that. So this is officially 4 days of Halloween so far. So we got a long way to go. So after that, after we finish this game, I will do Evil Within 1 with a special guest, hopefully, of the choice I pick. So no drama, please. And what we're gonna do is everything else. And yeah, we are handling it well, but there's a lot more of these creatures to deal with. This is one of the games where you don't get unlimited ammo, but you can get refill of ammo and everything else. But here's the thing: you have to remember that, you know, we've got lots to go through. Yeah, I probably will rest a little bit, and I'll probably go, you know, do what needs to be done. But I figured just to have a moment to chat with all of you, especially you, Emma, since you and I haven't really chatted much in a while, and I figured maybe have a chance to do what we need to do. So that's why I'm just making sure that I get a chance to interact with my audience. I don't need to go back. But I am curious what you think of the game overall. Shadow and I have to do this game, and we're gonna have to do other horror games, so not really looking forward to that, but that's just how it is. But that's just the story, and that's what we're dealing with. So, well, before we go, I want to see if you have any scary games you want me to consider, so I will have to look on my abandonware and see if I can get a hold of them. But if I can find them on the original Xbox and they're decent, I can emulate them, hopefully. But as of right now, I'm only playing what I have. So there's that. Yeah, I gotta try and do more. Like I said, I could do another stream where I just talk on this and not do any gaming just so people could chat. But yeah, I'm glad that you like the game. It's a very underrated game, and it is very old, but a lot of people don't give it enough attention as it should, so I think basically it's meant to, you know, remind us that, yeah, it's got a decent story to it. It's 20 chapters long, but it is worth the play. Though I definitely have challenged Akina to play this game, so she'll have to play it on either easy, or I'm going to make her do a challenge where she has to play it on the hardest difficulty. So there is that. So there's those options. So I will close the original Xbox emulator for now, and I will begin the process of shutting it down. But again, before I do, I want to know like what games you think I should try to look for, because I will see if they work, hopefully, on PC. I'll try looking like around like 2005, maybe 2003. I'll check 2006, see if there's any decent horror games that I could check out. But other than that, I'm willing to try to play any horror games I can do this month, so it could be like The Suffering, or it could be, well, I guess Five Nights at Freddy's like game, but I don't know. But hopefully not anything that's too boring, because I know people don't want to be bored of it, but that's just how it is. I will try to do like maybe some humor. Excuse me, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, I could do games like Harry Potter, I guess, or I could try redoing Hogwarts Legacy, but not yet. But not at the moment. So, all I can really do right now is just make sure that people, appreciate the stuff I do, and also a chance to enjoy the content that I've done so far. But I will definitely try to do a bit more for sake of horror, and I will try Silent Hill, but I can't promise anything. So I don't know of that one. Let's see, cool. Red's still on Steam. I do have Killing Floor, but the problem is I don't know if that game's gonna work too well. It does crash though. Like it genuinely crashes, so I'm afraid I may not be able to. But yeah, I won't be doing anything of sorts for September 11th, because I'm going to take one day off that, because that's to honor the tragedy of that year from 2001. So I won't be playing any games on that day. So I probably won't do a stream, but I might just do a chat. But we'll do like a memory lane, talk about it, I guess, and what I remember of it. And we'll see. It's a tough subject, but at least I'll do something to show respect, that kind of thing. So, until then, I will just say I will leave you all with, never let your heart be troubled. Take care of yourselves. Don't put yourself down as best you can. And don't be afraid to reach out to someone that you really care about. Check on them. Make sure they're okay. And, yeah, if you really want to get a hold of me, if you don't want to use Discord, I really recommend Xfire's website. And if you have Windows PC, you should consider getting it up and running, get it on your computer. You can find it here. You can find me there if you really want to add me, and I will probably more than happily message you and we can just chat. So that way it's much easier to chat when, say, I'm streaming, I can hear you and I can get good messaging. So as of right now, I will just bid you adieu, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. I hope you all have a great time, and we'll be back for a 5th day of Halloween, and we'll keep doing more of the suffering until we can get to Evil Within 1. So, this is Shiro and Shadow, bidding you all a good night, and God bless all of you.